is happening, YouTube? It is Kevin over at Lunchtime Cards, and today we are coming to you with a very special unboxing. Right here in front of us, we have the 2020 Topps Transcendent WWE John Cena Tribute Set. Now, we hit this in a break, and we are super excited to jump in and see what the cards look like. This set is numbered out of 50 and celebrates some of the top moments of John Cena's career after what many believe was his retirement at this past year's WrestleMania. So we're gonna jump into it and we are gonna see what some of these cards look like. So let's jump in and let's very carefully cut this open. Don't want to damage the box or anything, but we are in. We have it cut open. We're going to lay this box down in the back and we will take a peek at the cards as we have this nice clear WWE box, which we will move out of the way. So we have our first card here, which is what launched John Cena's career, him accepting Kurt Angle's open challenge, the Attitude Era. Now I'm looking to see where these are numbered. I don't see it. I don't know if that was just based on the box, like if the big box was numbered, or if each set is individually numbered somewhere. Oh, here we go. We can see it down here. This is set number 40 of 50. So it is numbered 40 of 50. So let's get into our next card. They have all of these little fillers between them. We have John Cena dresses up as a rapper for Halloween. Not a far departure from how he would continue his career. Next up, John Cena takes on The Undertaker in 2003. We're gonna move these little papers. John Cena beats Booker T in a best of 5 series, 2004. As that picture shows him holding up the championship there. Next up, John Cena defeats Kurt Angle, 2005. John Cena wins his first WWE Championship in 2005. So 2005 was a good year for Cena. John Cena debuts the Spinner Championship, which, unpopular opinion, but this is one of my favorite championship belts of all time. I actually have the replica Spinner belt. Next up, WWE Champion John Cena is drafted to Raw in 2005. So 2005 was a very busy year for John Cena. Next card in the collection, we have John Cena forms a dream team with Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan, also in 2005. Next up, John Cena makes an unforgettable entrance at WrestleMania. That's in 2006. Next card in the collection, John Cena steps into ECW. That was when ECW had their One Night Stand revitalized pay-per-view. John Cena took on Rob Van Dam there. Next up, John Cena wins the WWE Championship in a TLC match. And as we can see from the belt there, that was against Edge, the Rated R Superstar. Next up, John Cena defeats Shawn Michaels in 2007. The next card in the set, John Cena topples a giant. And here it says, does it say who he fought there? No, it doesn't. So that's awesome. Way to include who he fought there. But that was from Judgment Day in 2007. Next up, John Cena and Randy Orton compete for the WWE Championship. You know it's a pay-per-view when John Cena goes airborne from the top rope. Next card in the collection, we have John Cena makes a surprise return in the Royal Rumble match, and that's 2008. Next card, John Cena and Randy Orton battle the entire Raw roster. That was in 2008 as well. The next card, John Cena wins his first World Heavyweight Championship in 2008. The next card, John Cena is victorious at WrestleMania 25, holding up that same World Heavyweight Championship. Next card, John Cena defeats Randy Orton in an I Quit match. Interesting, we are here in 2020, and Randy Orton is still main eventing WWE pay-per-views, but apparently quit in 2009. Need somebody to go back and stat check that one. Next up, John Cena is triumphant in the Elimination Chamber in 2010. The next card in the set is going to be John Cena defeats Batista for his 9th WWE Championship in 2010. The next card, John Cena tapes Batista down for the 10 count. So I wonder if that was from the same pay-per-view. That was at Extreme Rules. And the last one, let's take a quick peek, was at WrestleMania. So John Cena and Batista saw each other quite a bit in 2010. The next card is going to continue that same rivalry. John Cena delivers an attitude adjustment to Batista through the stage. That must have been an I Quit match, as we have the referee with the microphone there. Let's move along and see what the next card is in the collection. John Cena eliminates the Nexus. That was an awesome angle. Hard to believe that was 10 years ago, but that was at SummerSlam in 2010. So that was a cool one there. Next up, John Cena survives a chairs match in 2010. So some of these are significantly greater achievements than others, but John Cena and The Miz win the WWE Tag Team Championships in 2011. But I mean, if you're going to put out a 50-card tribute set, there are bound to be some that are fillers. Next up, John Cena defeats The Miz for the WWE Championship. I wonder if that was at the same time as they were tag team champions, or had they lost it and then Cena won the belt. Next up, Cena takes on the best in the world. Of course, referring to CM Punk there, the best in the world. Arguable at the time. Next up, we have John Cena and The Rock defeat Awesome Truth. It was a team of The Miz and R-Truth. That was John Cena and The Rock teaming up for the first time ever. Next up, John Cena exposes The Rock. Uh-oh, so they go from teammates to exposing each other. Let's see what the next card is. John Cena defeats The Big Show in 2012. Again, they can't all be crowning moments. Next, John Cena becomes Mr. Money in the Bank in 2012. There we go, that's a more highlight moment. Next card in the set shows John Cena winning the Royal Rumble for a second time in 2013. The next card, John Cena defeats The Rock for the WWE Championship. That was when they shifted to the new belt there. But a crowning moment for John Cena in that instance. Next up, John Cena is victorious in the 3 Stages of Hell match. This was at the Payback pay-per-view. So that's pretty cool. It was a lumberjack, a tables match, and an ambulance match were the 3 Stages of Hell there. Next up, John Cena selects Daniel Bryan as his next challenger in 2013. As we start to push towards the end here, let's see what else we have. 2013, John Cena returns from injury to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Next card in the set, John Cena defeats Bray Wyatt in a last man standing match. Was this at Payback? Yes. So John Cena versus Bray Wyatt at Payback. Next up, we have United States Champion John Cena defeats NXT Champion Kevin Owens. That might have been the first time they met, but that was at Money in the Bank. Next card in the set, we have John Cena. Team Cena vanquishes the Authority in 2014. John Cena always seemed to be good for that. Next, John Cena wins the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a ladder match. That was at Money in the Bank in 2014. Next up, John Cena ends Rusev's undefeated streak. So that's interesting that they have the trademark with Rusev right there before the apostrophe S. Interesting. I wonder if there's some legal reason for that. Next up, John Cena creates the United States Championship Open Challenge. That created a ton of great matches for television, specifically on Monday Night Raws. Next up, John Cena gets revenge on a legendary talk show host. Pretty cool right there. Jon Stewart got a taste of WWE action. John Cena got revenge. Next up from WrestleMania, John Cena returns to help The Rock. So the last time that they had fought each other, they were in an intense feud. Next up, John Cena meets AJ Styles, who's considered one of the best modern wrestlers, but that was on Raw in 2016. As we get into the last 3 cards here, let's see what we have. John Cena defeats AJ Styles for his 16th world title reign in 2017. And then I wonder what they're going to make the last card here. But John Cena passes the torch to Roman Reigns in 2017. WWE No Mercy. All right, and then let's see what the last card of this collection is. It is the Doctor of Thugonomics returns. And that was at WrestleMania 26. Sorry, 35, not 26. But John Cena returns as the Doctor of Thugonomics to take out Elias. So that was our collection. John Cena base set, 40 of 50. Super cool looking card, super nice detail. Again, some of the achievements were more significant than others, but at the end of the day, it is an awesome set celebrating the career of John Cena. And if he does not step foot in a WWE ring again, he went out as one of the best. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Much appreciated. Until next time, we'll see you soon.